Hello, this is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall, and today we're going to be unboxing and testing this old-timey multimedia upgrade kit from Creative. This is the Sound Blaster Discovery with the All-64 and a 24-speed CD-ROM drive. By the way, I have to admit this is not the video I intended to go out today. I was originally going to be testing the Macintosh SE, but instead this happened. Let's see what happens. Yeah, thankfully no fireworks or anything like that. Just like a sizzling sound, really. So I'm going to have that thing shipped off to someone who can repair that kind of stuff, because I sure can't. So anyway, we're going to take a look at this. This was also given to me by my good friend and fellow YouTuber LGR, and I believe it has most, if not all, everything in here. I think he has used some of this before, but we'll take a look here. Advance to a new level of multimedia computing with all 64 wavetable audio. They're very good sound cards, by the way, when they work. 24-speed CD-ROM performance and full editions of software. Yeah, it comes with tons of software titles. Got your all-64 CD-ROM, got some stereo speakers, and full editions of popular software from Electronic Arts, Activision, Dorling Kindersley, and more. Never heard of Dorling Kindersley. This comes to us from the year 1997, so this is a little late for a multimedia upgrade kit. So this would be more like if you had basic multimedia stuff on your computer and you wanted to make it even better. But this shows some of the software that comes with it if you want to pause and read that. Got Claw, Twinson's Odyssey, Moto Racer, Triple Play 97, Madden NFL 97, the 1997 Grolier Multimedia Encyclopedia, My First Amazing World Explorer. I wonder if that's from the same people that did My First Encyclopedia. And Sesame Street Get Set to Learn. I think I had that back in the day. And you get some internet utilities here. You can get a Creative web phone, get Internet Explorer, Real Audio Player, something called 10, and you get utilities. Standard Creative fare there. And again, if you want to pause this and read this, these are the system requirements. They recommend at least a 100 megahertz processor. We'll be putting it in a 166 Pentium. And there's just some more information there on the box. All right, let's crack it open. I have opened it, so I do know what's in here. Right here is the IDE cable for the CD-ROM and the CD audio cable as well. Always good to have on hand. Here's our sound card. All-64 classic card. Not the gold, unfortunately. Looks like it's never even been used. I don't know, Clint may have used it, I just don't, but maybe just very, very gently. Okay, and right here is the CD-ROM, which I don't think has ever been used. Now this computer already has a similar CD-ROM in it, but I think we'll go ahead and put it in there anyway. It's more era appropriate than what I've got in there now. Okay, this is My First Amazing World Explorer. Moto Racer, I've always heard about this, and It'll be nice to give that a try. We'll try it out actually on the computer we're putting it in. Okay, this is the EA Sports game. I forget what it was. NFL 97, I guess. Oh, there's a baseball game that wasn't mentioned on there. There's the Grolier Encyclopedia. We're not going to install everything on here today. There's the Sesame Street Get Set to Learn. Again, that's a game I believe I had when I was little. Speakers are in here. We'll take care of that in a little bit. Okay, we got a floppy disk and a CD-ROM. This is the All64 software for Windows 95 and Windows 3.1/DOS. I can't read what's on the floppy label. Oh, it's the CD-ROM driver. That's good to have. We got a empty CD sleeve there. Okay. Card for Twinson's Odyssey. It's actually not in here, I don't think. Some support numbers for the software that came with it. And how to reach creative technical support. Yeah, I could see someone coming home from CompUSA with this. Okay, presumably this is for the speakers. Okay, product registration. If you want to send this in, go ahead. Oh, there they went. And last but not least, a little thank you card for purchasing a Creative Labs Upgrade Kit. Until it's a little bit later in its life, because this has a web address there on the bottom, www.soundblaster.com. And that's all. Now let's get to installing this stuff. Almost forgot to show the speakers that are in this box. I don't think we'll use them in this video. But that's what it looks like. Again, I don't think these have ever been used, but I will save these for future projects. Okay, we're just going to pretend that there was never a sound card in here or a CD-ROM drive, even though this originally did come with a CD-ROM that was broken when I got it, and that terrible Ensoniq Soundscape sound card. But anyway, we'll first start with our sound card. The good old classic AWE64 or AW64, whatever you want to call it. Looks pristine. Connect our CD audio first. Alright. Screw that in. What I had in here before was a basic Sound Blaster Vibra, one of the value cards, which they're nice. They're still good cards, but this is what I would much rather have. Okay, CD-ROM time. Find it over here. It says it was manufactured September of 1997. Sounds about right. And again, I don't think it's ever been used. There's a better look at it. This looks like a Panasonic drive, if you had to ask me. So we'll slide that in. Oh, it looks good in there. I'll screw it in off camera since I gotta flip the computer around, but we'll go ahead and make our connections. Audio, IDE, and Molex. All right. And I just realized you didn't get to see that. There it is up there. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I did a complete reformat and reinstall of Windows 95 just so we can have a clean slate. It did pick up some kind of Sound Blaster driver, as you can tell. But this CD is still needed to get the full effects from everything. And this has been sealed since 1997. And there we go. I just took the plastic off. And we'll also take a look at that CD-ROM disc. I think that's probably for DOS drivers. Alright, let's put it in the drive, and I can confirm the CD-ROM drive works just fine, since I was able to install Windows. Beautiful. Let's see. Creative Audio software. I guess that's what we need. And Creative Inspire. I can't remember what that is, but we'll take it. And we'll take 3D Copter as well, whatever that is. Okay. I guess we'll install that later. Don't know why it wants to install that first. Yeah, we'll take all of that. Alright, all that looks good. I'm also going to install that Inspire. Still trying to remember what that is. But we'll take it anyway and see what it does. Oh no, it's installing Real Player. This might be an online thing, which maybe we can't really use it in 2024. On Live Talker, yeah, we definitely can't use that one. Probably some kind of early video conferencing software. If if I had to guess. It can always be uninstalled if it's useless. I just want to hear the startup sound. Alright, let's check our device manager because there was a missing driver. Okay, it's there now. And that was the wavetable driver that it installed. Very, very good. So let's check our multimedia settings. Oh, look at all that stuff. Let's give it a quick little canyon test, shall we? After it's done getting its head together from the CD-ROM drive. Sounds beautiful, and there's all kinds of different forms of wavetable we can use on here as well. I love these all 64 cards. When they work, they're prone to failure, unfortunately. Okay, so gotta try a DOS game out. Had pretty high hopes, which is probably not a good thing to have right now. You never know. We'll go with Sky Roads. That's always my benchmark. Alright, sounds good to me. Reason I always use this game to test DOS with is because you get both your ad-lib and your digital sound in it. So it's just a simple way to test and see if everything's working and sounding correctly. You never want to play Sky Roads on a Ensoniq soundscape or anything with an Ensoniq chip on it. It'll sound like a DVD player going through a garbage disposal while a dog is vomiting. Whatever that means. Let's just go with it. Alright, we're looking good, so I guess we can try that CD-ROM floppy. And I think this is going to set up the DOS drivers, which is something I'll need anyway. Okay, this will probably open up a DOS box. I guess we can run it through Windows. Yeah, we'll try setup. Let's see what that does. This is probably just going to give us our basic TAPI CD-ROM driver. Nothing really special about it, I imagine. Select the device connected to your CD-ROM drive. I think that's onboard IDE secondary. Alright, just want to see if it will load any CD-ROM drivers. Maybe not. So what did it install, I wonder? You ain't gonna find anything there. There's nothing there. Yeah. It already installed you. Oh, I see. It's just... just a CD audio player, it looks like. Nothing special there, but I would like to install the DOS driver. See what that's like. By the way, this is what the disc looks like. Oh! Okay, it just loads when you go into DOS mode. That makes sense. What's our memory situation? A little low, but I can fix that later. Alright, let's try one of the games that came with this computer. This is a game I've never tried before, but I've heard about it, called Moto Racer. Interesting, it has an epilepsy warning there. May have some flashing images. So let me get her open. And again, this has been sealed since 1997. 27 years. Doesn't seem that long ago. Actually, it kind of does. I was 7 or 8 years old then. Alrighty. Looks like this. That'd probably look better in a higher color mode. Custom. Okay, setup is complete. Don't know if we have DirectX 3 on here or not. Apparently we do, so let's run them. Or not. It's not happy. Why is it not happy? Oh, maybe we don't have DirectX. Now let's go back to that menu. Maybe this will take care of it. I'll probably upgrade it to DirectX 7 later on. But this one's more accessible. Let's try this again. Okay, 16-bit screen mode required. Alright, we'll do that. Hopefully it'll work this time. Here we go. that's what Delphine software is. Whoa! Actually startled me a little bit.
Enter your name. Make your choice. Play solo. Select
That
your
feels like an
role.
arcade game.
Select your race.
We can do this one.
Let's go.
I don't know what the controls are, by the way, so we may be restarting.
Three, two, one, go.
Okay, arrow keys, that's simple. Looks like it's using Direct 3D, so that's cool. Probably not going to be placing first place here.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
She doesn't give you much of a time limit.
Checkpoint.
It's a pretty fun game, I have to say. We're not going to make it.
Time out. Game over. Try again.
Good grief, they sure don't give you much time.
2, 1, go.
Reminds me of a game you play at the arcade at the beach.
Checkpoint. Wrong way.
Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I didn't make best time.
Select your race.
Alright, that was a look at the Creative Sound Blaster All-64 Upgrade Kit from 1997. Thanks again, LGR, for donating this to the channel. And I'm going to be keeping all this hardware in this computer. I think it'll be a good match for it, especially since it's era appropriate. This is a computer from 1996, only a year older than this, so yeah, very satisfied with this. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. Please follow me on social media for channel and project updates. You may also support me on Patreon or as a channel member if you'd like. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off.